What's up, everybody? My name is Brascus, and welcome back to one final episode of Callie's Trials. So we've played through this at least 2 episodes already, and that was kind of an introduction to the game, show you what it was about, but I really wanted to do one more episode after I had really played it for a while, and then kind of sum it up and give it sort of a review at the end. So this will be the last episode of our sort of conclusion. As you can see, I've earned a lot more gold, and I have many more weapons. So I now have everything ranging from, let's see, where's my pistol to a shotgun, assault rifle. This one is a rocket launcher, ice gun, a bow and arrow, the blade gun, which is ridiculous, boomerangs, which are also ridiculous, and a spike gun for making platforms, things like that. So in addition to that, we've also unlocked a lot of these, and I've got 180,000, so I'm going to spend a whole bunch more. We're going to go ahead and buy both level ups. I think I might have, shortcut to Zone 4. We'll unlock that one too while we're at it. And then we can unlock the second chance to dodge. Did I want to upgrade the sword? I guess I might as well. So we'll upgrade the sword twice. So the only things we won't have purchased that are one-time purchases are pretty much the health regeneration and the energy wave. And then just because we have it, we'll spend some for that, and we still have 38,000 left. And I could get the lamp, but I just don't really care. So now that we've unlocked all of that, oh, my bad, resume, we will head right into Zone 4, and I'll show you what it's all about. I believe this one is more about an undead thing, and I still haven't figured out which weapon actually opens that up, because those don't do it. But, ow, dick. I'm trying to level up the spike gun at the moment. One thing I've noticed about a lot of these enemies is they don't really get that much harder as you progress. Most of them have a pretty similar attack pattern. The turrets probably still give me some of the most difficult time fighting them. He would be less difficult if I were actually fighting with a different gun. But I want to level up the spike gun, so we'll just have to deal with it. There we go. Plus, I have enough health at this point that it almost doesn't even matter anymore. Although I'm not leaving all those treasure chests behind because I want the money that's in them. Since we're currently doubling our money and experience. Hey now, you're supposed to be getting hit by a lot of that. Little slimes. There we go. That's the right way to do it. And then the zombies. I'm gonna spike the crap out of you. Spike, spike, spike. I need vampires. That's what spikes are supposed to be for. Oh, spider. I don't like these. These things suck. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Well, we'll see what the ice gun is capable of. At least for a bit. You know what? I don't like that gun for these. Probably the most brutal weapon that I've found is the boomerangs. Because you can guide them after you've thrown them, they hit constantly, and you can huck out 6 of them at a time. They're a little broken, to be honest. Some of the guns in this game kind of are. The blade gun and the boomerang are almost unfairly good at what they do. Which can be a lot of fun when you want to just mow through the bad guys in a hurry, but like I said, it's almost unfair how good it is. It's also pretty much never a good idea to go down any one of those pits that, unless there's coins or platforms. There have been a couple of times where going down there would have just resulted in instant death. I want the blade one for this. Where'd it go? I must have totally cycled past it. There it is. Because, of course, the blades bounce, so they're kind of unfair as well. They can just ricochet pretty much indefinitely, and you're good. Up, up. up, and then back down. And then take you out and grab your money and experience. Because I want it, and you don't deserve it anymore. Stake the zombies, who are very slow and not at all hard to kill. And now it's a level 6 weapon. And I need the rocket launcher. Whoops, I just cycled right past it. God, I wish there was a way to come back around to a different direction. There we go. And 6, that's the one I want. Freaking bees. The bees suck too. I don't like the bees. Ow. There we go. What happened to my... There it is. There we go. And back around to the spike gun, which I keep overshooting. That one. Thank you. Ugh. I also kind of have to impulsively level each gun as I get it. If I don't level it, it just... If I use a gun that's already at level 10, then I feel like I'm wasting all of the experience and stuff that I could be doing with it instead. Now, the spiders don't ever jump over when they get to a wall, so I can pretty much just stand here with impunity and not worry about him. And just sit here and beat on him with a sword. Once you know how to kill most of the enemies, they stop being a big deal. And even the turrets aren't that bad to me anymore, but they are, I would consider, the ones I do worst at. Just because you have to keep jumping into the line of fire in order to actually successfully attack them. But you get a gun that fires rapidly enough and it's really not an issue anymore. Oh yeah, and them too. But as long as you're capable of jumping over them, they're also not a big deal. Although it would help if I didn't jump directly into the rockets that they're firing. Just stay behind them and you're fine. And more slimes. Slimy, slimy, slimy. Just gonna spike the crap out of you anyway. So, hold still. Hey, stop that. Be dead. Thank you. I've made myself a billion platforms over there. Rocket launcher. Treasure. Spike gun. Okay. 2, 3. And those. And I still don't know what to do with the ice. I'm assuming there's like a flamethrower or something, but I don't have it yet, so I have no idea. Ow. Stop that. There's the heart he took from me. Or one of them, anyway. Nope, more Balors. Wah! If you're an achievement hunter, too, this game's pretty good for that. I mean, I would hope that you don't play it just for the achievements, but pretty much every achievement in the game ultimately comes down to kill a lot of enemies. So if you play it for long enough and just kill enemies, you'll get all the achievements for the game. Thought I'd killed them all, but apparently not. Ow. Dang it. Stop it. Drop hearts. No? Okay. Well, this is turning out to be a depressing route through here. Oh, no. Don't get hit by the bee. The bee is bad. But apparently you hit them with the spike gun and they freeze in air, so you just keep doing that and then eventually they die. There we go. And then I leveled. How exciting. Bounce. Right, I have to wait till he drops down, and then I can waste him with the spike gun. Ow. Well, I screwed that up a little bit. Ow. Or a lot of it. Jeez, would you freaking die? Thank you. Bounce. Oh yeah, the skeletons too. They look boomerang with their rib cage. Did you freaking die? Jeez. Spike gun is not ideal for killing a lot of these people. They're just better weapons out there. You really don't need it except for situations like this one, where you want to get up there, but you don't have any kind of way to do so. Hence the spike gun. Dang it. Dang it. No, stop it. Crap. There we go. Boy, I made a mess of that one, didn't I? Oh well, it's okay. Plus, frankly, as long as I get at least 5,000 gold coins before I die, I don't really care when I die. Because if you get 5,000 coins, then you've made back everything you spent to get the coin multiplier. And I've long since made that back. And even at this point, my coin multiplier is 5, so even the crappy silver coins are worth a lot for me. See, I'm terrible at fighting the turrets. There we go. But you do enough damage with them, and who cares? More of you dudes. I'll just be careful and take you out that way. Ow, shoot. I didn't think he would fire it down like that. So it better not be that short-lived of an episode. Who else can I take out? Right, him. And now, that just seems like odd placement for a turret, because he literally can't hit me. And the Balor has to shoot up, which means it'll always get intercepted with my spikes. So he's pretty impotent and useless sitting down there. Yeah, see? I just got 2 more. One for defeating 25 hulking bandits and 25 spiders. I gotta wait till he kind of goes back, because otherwise I'm just gonna run into him. Man, I'm not doing so hot on health. I really need more health points. More HP! There's one. Oh, right. This one's kind of a pain. Oh, come on, get up there. Because in order to do this, you have to jump back and then do it. There we go. You can't just jump straight at it or you'll screw it up. Oh dear. Phooey. Stupid freaking wall climbing. There we go. I'm trying to get to a point where I can get up there and mess with him from back here. Turn around, Callie. Too high. That's what I get. There we go. That's what I wanted right there. There's a lot of effort for a little payoff. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. That's what I needed. And there's my health. Good stuff. And then again, from here, he can't really do anything to me, so I can just sit here and wail away on him forever. Oop. Dead bees. Grab more of that. Spider I can just hack to pieces with a sword. Which is a lot safer than actually trying to shoot them, because they're bouncy and obnoxious that way. And hopefully some of these will have some hearts in them. Looks like they do. There we go. So now I'm a little healthier and a little safer. And I can kill everything else pretty much at my leisure. Except these freaking goo balls, which are just irritating. Ugh, come on. You also get points for every spike you hit them with, so really it's more of a whatever weapons... The weapon that gets the most hits levels up the fastest. I mean, hands down. It was ridiculous how fast I was able to level the blade gun and the boomerangs both, because they just hit so many times in such fast, quick succession that it was almost ridiculous how quickly they leveled. I think I took the boomerangs into a boss fight, and they leveled up from 1 to 5 by the time the fight was over. It was kind of ridiculous. Amusing, but ridiculous. Come on, just freaking die, would you? I don't want to leave the experience behind, but these things are kind of obnoxious to try and kill. There we go. Apparently bouncing into the spikes will hurt them. Good thing to know. And now we've defeated 25 bees, so we've done that as well. Dang it. Freaking skeletons in their boomerang bones. Breaking die, thank you. Ah, yes, and then, of course, more skeletons. I mean, why not? Why not have more skeletons? And more zombies, whom I can't really quickly kill, because they're irritating. Ah, crap. There we go. That'll work. And now as long as we can kill him before he turns around, or shortly thereafter, we should be fine. Perfect. I believe coming down here equates to a whole bunch of zombies all at once. Yep. Lots and lots of zombies and some bats, apparently. Well, that'll take care of that problem. And then we just have to stake a whole bunch of zombies. Ow. I think that one got me a little bit. Is there another bat? There is. I'll get him when he comes back around this way. There we go. And now we're good, and we can just stake all the zombies at our own leisure. Which we'll start doing right now. Dead zombie. Not quite dead zombie. About to be dead zombie. Dead zombies. And then several more dead zombies. Dead zombies walk. Well, I guess dead zombies are always dead walking, aren't they? Come on, just be dead. There we go. Are there any more? Yep. At least a couple. At least it's good experience for my spike gun. And I'm pretty sure you are the last one. Also good for my health, because they dropped a lot of hearts that time. And into the next area. Oh, I remember this area. Okay, as much as I like the spike gun, that area is pretty ridiculous unless you're using something like the boomerangs. Which, again, remember, I said were one of the most ridiculous weapons ever. I mean, look at all those ones that are throwing up there. Oh, damn it, I screwed up. Because, I mean, really, just the number of hits you get with these boomerangs is incredible. It's not even fair how many hits you can get with them, so... That's it. And you can lead them right where you want them to go, too, so you just jump when they get a little closer, and you're gold. Boom. And there you have it. And back around to the spike gun, which is now rank 8. And we've defeated 100 zombies. So, I'm about out of time for the episode, and my final thoughts on this game are I like it. I do think it's worth playing. It's a lot of fun. I would personally give it about a 7 out of 10, but I don't really have any problems with the game itself, more that maybe they could have gone farther. I think the inclusion of the variety of weapons is great. but it would be nice if some of them had a little bit more of an effect on the environment. I mean, the spike gun is nice because it gives you the ability to get new platforms. That's cool. That's very creative, and I like that. But every other gun that interacts with the environment is really just a way of getting rid of another block, and the blocks don't really have anything super exciting behind them that I've encountered. And I am on world 4 now, I think? 4 or 5. I'm more than halfway through the game. And there aren't any, like special power-ups or items or different types of ammunition or anything like that. It's just a matter of collecting the guns and leveling them up. So, and the enemy types, while creative, can pretty much all be killed in the same way. You don't have any particular, like, they give you an ice gun, for example, and I haven't used it much, honestly, so I might just be missing the point on some of that, but there aren't any enemies that I found that seem to be weak to the ice gun, or weak to the shotgun, or weak to the stake gun. And so you just kind of find a gun whose firing pattern you like or whatever, and you stick with it and you play with it, and you could blow through the entire game with nothing but the boomerangs if you wanted to, I mean, as soon as you unlocked them. And another thing, too, is the shop is a neat idea, and it's great that you can buy continual upgrades like increased health levels, upgrades to your sword, lower enemy health, and things like that. But by the time you get about halfway through the game, you've earned enough money that you can buy both coin multipliers, and you can just start to get tremendous amounts of money every time you run through. So it doesn't take that much effort to buy out the shop by the end of the game. I mean, it probably would only take me 2 more runs to buy out both of the 150,000 items in the shop. And then I'd have everything, and you could probably just blow through the rest of the game. And the boss fights, while interesting, I mean, they're, again, like every enemy in the game, it's really just addressed by the same method of shoot it till it dies. And something that maybe they could do in future installments, and I do hope that there are future installments, because this is a great game, would be to maybe make certain parts of the enemy a target and have their behavior change depending on what parts that they've lost. Or if you had maybe some of them, none of them currently shoot back at me, so it might be interesting to have them fire in different patterns and have to jump around on platforms to avoid taking the hits. So ultimately, I think it's a great game, I think it's a lot of fun, and I strongly encourage everybody who likes this type of game to go out and play it. It just doesn't quite feel like they did everything they could. They could have gone further with it and it would have been better, but it's a great game as it is. So that's my final thought on it, and I hope everyone at least takes a look at it and gives it a shot for a little while. It's a great little game, it's very amusing. I have no complaints, I have nothing that I dislike about it. The art style is great, the music is fun, the characters are colorful. Well, not really colorful. I mean, you don't really get to know a lot of the characters, but there's only like 3 of them anyway. But it's a solid game. I like it. Check it out. It's on Steam at this point. I think it released on the 14th, so it's been almost a week since it released. It'll have been a week when this episode goes up that this game released, so thank you again to the developer of the game for giving me a key so that I could play this for you all. And with that, I'm out of time for this episode, so thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed this and the other episodes in this series, please let me know by hitting the like button and leaving a comment in the section below. And as always, I will see everyone in the next video. Catch you guys later.